Guys, I never do this, and I hate saying never because I don't really like to use absolutes, and using absolutes means that 100% of the time you don't do this. So, me doing it now would mean that I kind of just destroy that absolute immediately. So, I kind of don't like to use absolutes ever. See what I did? I just did it again. Anyways, I don't really like to use absolutes, but this is the time, right? Right now, where we're seeing XRP and where we're seeing a lot of things in cryptocurrency, these are the times. No one could have predicted. I mean, honestly, people have predicted it, but no one could have predicted that we would actually see this much of a downturn based on what's happening in the government. And I'm saying that, realizing that we did have multiple months to understand that these things were going to be implemented, and it may not be the best for the economy, for the U.S. economy at least, and honestly around the world. But it's giving us an opportunity. And I think a lot of people that asked the same questions, which is, when do I get into cryptocurrency? Is it too high to invest in a cryptocurrency? Am I ever going to have an opportunity to invest in a cryptocurrency or the stock market or whatever? These are the times to really do that. Doesn't mean that these are the absolute lowest prices. Well, no. Obviously, it's not the absolute lowest price because it has since increased from the low point that it was at. But these are the times to see potential long-term gains and be able to gather more and more cryptocurrency in the end. Because I'm 100% sure that people will say the same thing as it gets up to $5. And that is, I should have bought some when it was down at $1.60. I should have bought some when it was down at $1.90. Right? So anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're going to talk about XRP in this video. We're going to look at where it stands here today and why it is providing this opportunity to purchase as much XRP as you really want right now. So again, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, check out some of the links down below for Patreon, for Twitter. Those are in the description. And if you guys want to sign up for BTCC, feel free to check out my link down below where you guys can get a 10% deposit bonus when you specifically use my link, as well as extra bonuses up to $10,055. Don't forget about the 500x leverage that you can trade with, and the 40% lower trading fees. For some reason, I lost my train of thought and obviously my vision. Feel free to check out those links down below for this platform. It honestly is really good. I put through 2 leverage trades today. We'll see how they fare out or shake out, whatever that term is. Let's get into where XRP is right now before we freaking lose our mind. Currently, XRP is standing at $1.89. It's down by 5% on the day. Now, this saw a decent size increase, just like everything else, maybe even a little bit more. XRP saw a plummeting price for a while, from a level of $2, as you can see here, all the way down to this low here of $1.63. And if we wanted to get more specific with it, in the last 24 hours, it got down to $1.64, and the high here was the $2 mark. Again, $1.88 is where it currently stands. That still is at 110, if I wanted to round up, $110 billion market cap. It is seeing a 428% increase in volume, and that is a 15.65 billion dollar volume day. I think a lot of people were afraid today, because if you don't know the reason as to why this happened, it's all related to tariffs and increasing prices, and people that are becoming very, very fearful of the markets, not just the crypto market, but the stock market, and businesses raising those prices, meaning that they have to get whatever they need to get right now and get out of those positions before these businesses start to tank, right? Losing profits, not really good for the end all be all for investors. So they're taking this aggressive approach to cut the bleeding right now, as well as also seeing a major impact to liquidations, right? Whether it's from Bitcoin or Ethereum or anything, you're seeing a major impact from liquidations. And that's why you see a lot of volume that could be going through on the downside. But Still seeing these low levels, even though it has increased from this low level of $1.63 up to $1.88, it still is below that $2 mark that I think a lot of people have asked me that question, or at least came to me and said, I'm going to buy it when it's below $2. Some of those people are still reaching out to me and going, should I buy it now? It's below $2 and it's at $1.80, and is it going to go lower? And that's all based on greed. And I think people will get stuck in these situations where they get greedy on how much they want. You have a less than $2 XRP, and you said you wanted to invest in lower than $2, and it's currently at $1.88. That should be your sign. Hey, I'm going to invest into that play, even if it does have a potential chance to go even lower. All right, $1.66 or $1.64 was the lowest level. You could have got it there, but I think people are going to be greedy and wait for that low level or even a lower level, and they're just not going to be able to get what they wanted. Now, there still always may be a chance that it could go lower than that, and you could have that opportunity and you could gather some, and that would be fantastic if you are right and you're able to do that. However, what if you're wrong? You wanted to invest in XRP. Now you have to say it all over again. If it gets below $2, I will invest more money. I will decide to buy into XRP. And you continue to tell yourself that over and over and over again. As XRP goes up to $3, then it comes back down to like $2.50. You're like, if it comes back down to $2, I'll buy a bunch. Then it finally comes back down to $2 or less, and you're like, I'll wait till it goes down to $1. I don't think you actually wanted to buy XRP in the first place, or you don't want to take that risk because you want the least risk possible, but it's impossible to have the least risk possible, right? You want to make sure that you are 100% going to see it run. It's like if someone told you, hey, this is the news that's going to happen, and you're the first one to hear that news. That's the type of investment that you want, but you can't always have that. So now, even though it's at $1.88, now is the time to gather some XRP compared to the $3.40 price. It doesn't mean that you physically have to buy it. You don't have to do anything that I say you need to do, right? That I'm saying on this video, you don't need to do anything. However, the opportunity is right in front of you. And if that opportunity is in front of you, you take advantage of that, right? XRP is seeing many different things that are happening for it, whether you're talking about ETFs, whether you're talking about utility, whether you're talking about governmental impact, whether you're talking about acceptance, just so many things that are positive towards this. I can't look back and go, all right, well, it's wise for me not to buy this project. No, if I have an opportunity, I'm going to buy it. Right now, it is above my cost basis. If it came back below my cost basis, you can be, sure, and I was going to say something else, but you could be sure that I'm going to buy more, right? And my cost basis right now is $1.22, right? It was at 50 cents, but I decided to buy more and increase my cost basis because I believe in that more, right? And I'm not afraid of it all. I still have 200 plus thousand XRP, and I'm going to continue to have 200 plus thousand XRP until I hit my exit plan. But that's a whole nother topic of conversation. Guys, if you could hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Did you decide to buy any XRP while we saw this decrease here? Did you leverage trade any? Did you do anything there? Feel free to check out those links for Patreon, or let me know on Patreon or on Twitter down below. And speaking of leverage trading, if you guys want to get started leverage trading, I have my link for BTCC down below. 10% deposit bonus, extra bonuses up to $10,000, 40% lower trading fees. You can demo trade as well as trade a 500x leverage if you want to. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, taking the time out of your day to watch this video and listen. And anybody that has been subscribed for a very, very long time, I appreciate you so much for being a part of this channel and being a big supporter of me. Thank you so much. I'm going to get out of here again, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.